Hello, everyone. I'm Raj Fowler, and I'm joined today by Sergio Pereira-Lopes and Matt Stokes. We all know that transforming a bank-wide critical dependency into a platform service is no mean feat. Well, that's exactly what NatWest have done to their identity service, embracing DevOps principles and taking their strategy, organization, culture, ways of working, and technology through a paradigm shift. NatWest are now one step closer to achieving their ambitions of being a relationship bank in a digital world, enabled through a simple, safe, and smart identity service. And Serge is going to take us through how that happened.
Thank you, Raj. So what vision did we have? We really set out our transformation journey to understand how IAM self-service can unlock productivity and value across our organization. And that was really through focusing on automation and focusing on changing or transforming our operating model to enable self-service. That then would contribute to making NatWest a simpler, safer, and smarter relationship bank in a digital world. The focus for us within identity services was about reducing waiting times for our consumers, automating and deploying automated deployments through testing, organizing our organization to be centered around value and delivering value for our customer, and improving feedback loops, both internally within our organization and externally with our consumers. NatWest Group, or identity services within NatWest Group, services around 3 million actual banking consumers through multiple different channels, and 25,000 colleagues all working in different locations. We provide identity services across all NatWest products and technologies, therefore making it a critical service to our bank to enable value. Each one of our services required manual onboarding, so each application that required our services required someone to go in and manually update configurations. Each application or each onboarding was treated as a project, an independent project itself, which really brought about a project mindset within our organization. We were seeing, off the back of this, we were seeing huge constraints in innovation and also our ability to keep up with technology remediation. We were building up legacy infrastructure every time we were building. So what did our world look like? So we had a huge backlog and different ways of demand entering our system of work, be it through email, be it through a conversation with a developer in our organization, or in some cases, even a conversation at a lift. Those conversations in regards to the backlog were accumulating into a huge time frame for assessment. So understanding the customer requirements was becoming difficult and was growing. Each item in our backlog required an independent assessment phase. Therefore, it was becoming increasingly unsustainable for our architecture or solution architecture community to keep up. This translated into our development teams and community who were building bespoke solutions for projects or different parts of the organization. And that was bringing about a huge amount of escalation because the capacity within the teams was not there to service the demand that we had and the requirement. Testing was becoming a bottleneck and an issue within our organization, as each solution required its bespoke testing approach, and that accumulated in a saturation of our testing environments and our testing teams, which slowed down the delivery life cycles. Releasing into production and actually delivering value within our organization became a problem, as we weren't able to release the value quick enough in regards to the demand. The context switching across the different teams meant that this was slowing down release, and we weren't able to release into production at a rate that we were receiving demand in through our front door. Our operating model and the way that we were working was disparate, and we didn't know who was doing what at what time for our consumers. This was accumulating into high cost of delivery for our consumers. On average, it was roughly around £15,000 to £30,000 to onboard the IAM capability onto an application. With the backlog of 80, that accumulated into a £3 million wastage of delivery investment. Effort to deliver into production was exceeding over 20 days. Therefore, actually implementing value to the customer was being slowed down. And even before that, the ability to get onto our backlog and prioritize the work into our organization was taking up to 90 days. Therefore, even from idea to value, to even have that conversation